having understood what is commerce, that is business, now let us understand what is accountancy. Accountancy or an account. The dictionary meaning of an account is account meaning a record of income and expenditure of a particular purpose for a particular period of time. Another definition is a record of money received and money paid out. Now let us come back to the definition. What is an account? Account is a record of income. Income is what? The money that we receive. And it is a record of what? It is a record of expenditure. Expenditure is the money that we pay. So account is keeping a record of money received and money paid of a particular purpose. So the particular purpose, the purpose for which the business is established for a particular period of time. Usually the period of time is 1 year. Or the other meaning is an account is a record of money received and money paid. So usually what we are meaning by an account, we are meaning an account is a record of all business transactions. Now why do we need to keep this record? Because we need to keep this record in order to find out whether the business is generating a profit or a loss. Anyhow, we'll look to it a little further. Now let us just focus on accounts and let us try to understand accounts in a layman's language. Let us take an hypothetical example. Let us take an example that your parents are leaving out of station for 3 days. Now your parents have given you 3,000 rupees to meet any expenses for 3 days for you and your sibling. And your parents are expecting you to give an account for the money when they return back. So the example is your parents are leaving out of station and you're going to stay along with your sibling at home. So they've given you 3,000 rupees in order to meet any expenses during these 3 days. And the parents are also expecting you to give an account of this money when they return after 3 days. Now after 3 days, when your parents have returned, you're giving an account. So an account is where you're presenting it like this: particulars amount, particulars amount. So here money received is 3,000. And what are the particulars of expenses? Your lunch expenses for the 3 days were 800. Your snack expenses were say 400. Your stationery expenses for the 3 days were 200. So in one of the 3 days, suppose you have gone for a movie, your movie expenses were 500. And the balance amount that is remaining is 1100. So your parents gave us 3,000 rupees. We are giving an account for all the 3,000 rupees. So what exactly you are doing in an account? You are keeping a record of money that is received, money that is paid out for a particular period of time, and this account is for 3 days. Now this is exactly what you do in almost every chapter in account. So doesn't it seem to be very easy? Yes. Account is a very easy subject. It is more procedural in nature. And finally, let us have a quick recall of what we learned in today's class. Our stream is commerce stream and the subject we are learning is accountancy. So we are trying to understand what do we mean by commerce and accountancy. Commerce is an activity of buying and selling of goods and services on a large scale. So commerce is also referred to as trading and business. Accountancy is the practice of recording, classifying and reporting all business transactions for a business. The common terminology in both the explanation is business. So commerce and accountancy are related to business. The dictionary definition of a business or a meaning of a business is a work relating to the production and selling and buying and selling of goods and services. It is a commercial activity undertaken for profit. From the above understanding, we are trying to see what are the various categories of business. So we know every business deals in either goods and services. Goods are nothing but the products in which a business deals in. The business which deals in goods can be further classified into two types: manufacturing and selling, and buying and selling. Business in the nature of manufacturing and selling is called as industry. Business in the nature of buying and selling is called as trade. And business in the nature of selling services is called as profession. Now, business can also be classified on the scale of business operations. So they can be called small scale, medium scale, and large scale. A small scale business is called as a sole trader, a medium scale business is called as a partnership firm, and a large scale business is called as a companies. Now, how is accounts related to business? In accountancy, we will keep a record of all business transactions. Now, what do you mean by accountancy or an account? The dictionary meaning of account is a record of all income and expenditure of a particular purpose for a particular period of time. Or accountancy is a record of all the money received and all the money paid out. And we understood this with the help of a hypothetical example of your parent leaving out of station, for where he has given you a certain amount of money and he has to keep an account for this. And we have given an account in terms of the money received and the money paid and the balance of money left. And we have understood that this is what we exactly do in almost all the chapters in accountancy. Thank you. So in today's class, we have understood what is commerce and what is accounts, and we essentially had a layman's understanding of the terminology of commerce, accounts, and business. So for the class task, I would want you to go through the whole lecture, and I would want you to give me examples of different kinds of businesses. For example, what are the business that are manufacturing and selling? At least 10 examples. Probably you can take up every product at your home. Every product comes in either a package or a container, and on the package and the container you have the name of the business which is manufacturing and selling it. For example, if you take your Maggi noodles, the product is the Maggi noodles. The company the company that is manufacturing and selling is Nestle India Limited. If you take the product called coconut oil, the company that is manufacturing and selling is Marico Industries. And like that, I want to take 10 products at your house and write the names of the companies that are manufacturing and selling it. And I would also want you to list out 10 businesses which are in the nature of buying and selling. All the small shops which you see in and around your house, like Sai Kirana General Store, Mallikarjuna Stationeries, etc. These are the examples. So just recall this and make it a part of your class task. Thank you.